Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Tension and worries, okay, in the land of Ife as elders, everyone is very scared that, this Arun Okukun might cross to the children of those that have been affected. They have been very desperate, trying to see whatever it is that they need to do to get help. They say Arun Okukun has now become something nobody expected at first. When it began with elders, people thought it was just one of those strange, palace sickness, diseases, okay, that would pass, okay. They said it would die down, that sacrifices would settle it, but now it has turned deadly. The ones who were affected or afflicted months ago are now are not getting better. Instead, their conditions are worsening, and the fear that gripped the whole kingdom came with whispers prayed that the ailment could cross over to their children. That was when the elders who used to argue and stand their ground began to run like desperate men. They knew this was no longer ordinary. Of course, they had always known, but they were hoping that, the great lion was going to bring, answers from the seclusion, only for him to bring the answers that they never, ever expected. And they know that the great lion speaking on that throne, sitting on the throne of his fathers, with that assay that he is carrying, can never ever lie about or play with something like that. And now they have come to see the seriousness of what they are dealing with. One after the other, they rush into palace begging for audience with the great lion. They threw away their pride. These were men who once challenged him, who once stood boldly in his presence, who once believed they could use word to burn him. Now they are shaking. Where are all your daughters that you were thinking are mighty, you could use to burn and make the great lion sit and watch and listen to you whether you like it or not? Now, where are they? They cannot help you. They said these men are shaking, trembling, okay? Their voices cracked with fear. They cried that their children must not be touched by this affliction. Some said they were already seeing signs in their household, strange fevers, sudden weaknesses, disturbing dreams. Nobody could sleep in peace anymore because of what is happening to their fathers. Mothers are crying. Everyone is crying. They said when they got to him, you know that he himself is very tired. He's been out there for 7 days. He just came back. And when he came back, it's not as if he came back to come and rest. The Oloja festival, visitors coming from across the globe have to carry that crown, dancing, all of this thing. It's been, a whole lot. And Oloja festival is one of the biggest festivals for them. They take time, they spend, they prepare for that festival. And it's a lot that has gone on. Now, they said when they came, that these elders, they have been coming in their numbers. Some fell to their knees. Some told him, Kabiyesi, this thing is going beyond us. If it touches our children, then we are finished. You must help us. You must do something. You must call, the jewel back before it's too late, because they told them that, Iyanifa said something, that something is going to happen. Not too far from here, that the jewel should just relax, that something will happen. That they will use their legs and come for you. They will be begging you to return. Do not worry. Iyanifa said that thing when, they did everything to try and sabotage the full moon ritual. Iyanifa told the jewel not to worry. That you see those their legs, they will use it to run and come and look for you. And that's exactly what is going on now. They said a great lion looked at them with fire in his eyes. He was not moved by their tears. He was not softened by their words. He shouted at them in anger, "You cannot manipulate me. You cannot twist this matter the way you have always done. You cannot use your cries to change what has already been spoken by the gods. Did you not hear what was revealed? Did you not see it with your own eyes? Yes, until the jewel returns. And I cannot just get up and ask the jewel to start packing and coming. You're all here. You were all here. You know what she has been through. You know what is going on. You know there is no suitable place for her to stay right now. You were the same set of people who said she couldn't stay in my chamber. She couldn't stay in the royal manor. I was breaking the laws. I was breaking the tradition of our people. I wasn't promoting the tradition of our people. So where do you want her to come and say to stay on top of my head? A date has been fixed. 29th of November. My jewel will be here. You don't need to worry. After 29th of November, my jewel will be here. And they started shouting, what if they don't stay till then? What if the Arun crosses to the children? What if people begin to buy? And the great lion was very angry. The great lion was very angry that he screamed at them. He screamed at them. What then do you want me to do? Warning upon warning upon warning upon warning. They have warned them. They have warned them. They have been warning them. You know, you see, they have warned them so many times to leave that woman alone. Would they agree? Would they agree? They warned them so many times to leave that woman alone. Would they agree? No. Now look at it. They said the hall was silent after his voice thundered. The elders looked at one another in shame. They remembered clearly how they had once mocked the jewel, how they supported others against her, how they insisted she would never be needed again. And now, you know, they were crawling back begging for the same woman to save them. Some of them still tried to reason. One stood up shaking and said, Kabiesi, we were wrong. Forgive us. Let us, together find a way to bring her back. This is going to cross to the children and all of that. And this is not to say Kabiesi does not want his people to be free. But, of course, they don't do things that way. It's not because it is not working for you now that we will make her a scapegoat again. Bring her, yes. Then when she settles in, you people start again. We must do things accordingly. And they said that was where Kabiesi seized the opportunity to tell them never to go for his wife again without his consent. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged rumors, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.